Hi everyone! Today we're going to be using acrylic paint, so this video has some pointers for you. Remember, this paint is not washable, so try not to get it on your clothes. You're going to be using the primary colors, and with these colors you can mix anything else that you need. You can make orange, purple, green, or any combination. At your spot, you're going to have your paint containers. You'll need a cup with water, you'll need your paint brushes, a paper towel or a rag, and I like to use a magazine page to mix my colors on. So let's get started. First, I'm wiping off the water from my brush, and notice how I hold it all the way down by the bristles. I'm not holding it up at the end of the handle. I'm going to get my magazine page out in front of me, and then I can start mixing my paint. So I'll start with the yellow. I'm scooping up a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to just put it in a neat little pile on that magazine page. Make sure that you clean your brush off in between colors because we don't want them to get all mixed up in the containers. Next, I'm going to get my second color, which in this case is blue, and I'm going to make another neat little pile next to my first one. I want two separate paint dots. I don't want them to be mixed up immediately. Once I have my paint dots, then I can start pulling a little bit at a time from each pile and meeting in the middle. I'm going to pull a little bit of yellow and a tiny bit of blue and just add little by little more color until I get the shade that I want. Once I have the green that I like, I can test it out and paint it directly onto my paper. Make sure that you clean your brush every single time. Even if the water looks like it's not super clean, if you swirl your brush around and wipe it off, it'll get clean enough. If I want to make another color, I'm just going to make another little paint dot on my palette, and I can keep pulling in new colors to mix up what I want. So here I'm taking the red and I'm adding blue until I get purple that I like. The cool thing about acrylic paint is it's great for layering. I can paint right on top of the paint that I already put down, and you'll get new combinations of color and new designs. If I want to make a color lighter, I'm going to use my white paint. Again, making a separate dot and adding it little by little to the color I have until I get the shade that I want. So here I added it to my purple, and that gave me a really nice light pastel, almost pink color. And I can go onto my paper and layer that on top of the paint I already have. If I want to make a color darker, I can use my black paint, but with the black paint, a little really goes a long way. Look how I'm just using the very corner of the brush with a tiny bit of paint, adding it to my green, and even that was a little bit too dark. I had to go and add more yellow and more blue to make it look like a green again. Remember, when you're adding black or white, you can always start with a little and add more, but it's hard to take it out once you've already added it.